Well, I don't know. Would Ryguy being Healy, would he be worth 200 experience? Because, I mean, Healy has always been... healers have always been rather pitiful as far as experience.
Well, maybe the Curer from Dragon Warrior 4.
Oh, we have our first look at 2.
Let's see.
1 power, 7 speed, 3 hit points, 14 magic points, no spells.
I love it.
Well, and it looks like, oh, here's an excellent move. Let's see. Will this get Will to level 3, maybe? Please. Nope. Alright, so in a second here, we're probably going to find out how many experience to the next level.
Oh, okay, 56.
Still gets one hit by a ghost. Night Dew, the HP on the Blue Dragon is 5. The Blue Dragon is what we call our wet noodle, the one enemy in the game that is designed in Chaos mode to be a little easier to beat, so at least you get some source of experience.
Toaster, having no luck, misses out on another fight, and we've got simultaneous ghosts.
And to answer the question in chat, Ryguy's sprite is Healy from Dragon Warrior 4.
In fact, all of our sprites are from Dragon Warrior 4 tonight. We have Highspirits as Taloon, we have AmazingToaster as Elena, and we have Will Wagner as Ragnar.
Will Ragnar.
Yeah, I almost did that. That almost got me.
You'd almost think it was by design. Almost.
So yeah, will have a easier time with the Blue Dragon fights if he ever finds one.
Let's just hope that one strength doesn't cause the Blue Dragons to run more often.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, the Blue Dragon is, it seems like they're not hitting as hard. I see a lot of 2s and 1s and no 3s, so that's nice, but still a lot of misses too.
Still a lot of coin flips to potentially hit.
Yeah, looks like... he actually does take it down, so one more to go to level 3. Highspirits has joined the one more Blue Dragon Club to get to his level. To answer Jubail's question in chat, how did Will Wagner get so far ahead? Welcome to Chaos.
Yeah, Will managed to crit a warlock, which put him just over the threshold for a level. Everyone else has just killed only blue dragons.
All right, so Will Wagner got to his level 2 by killing only 7 blue dragons and got lucky on that one warlock. Future Sight, I believe Ryguy got his 7th blue dragon, I believe, at 27 minutes. And Highspirits hitting level 2 and probably laughing hysterically. Or sarcastically, however you choose to take that.
And another blue dragon for Will.
And Toaster taking out another one.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it.
Well, it's time to crit another warlock, I think.
Oh, man, that is just brutal.
Look what you done did, Z-Man.
This is strength.
Oh, God. Oh, no. So if one of our wonderful trackers could pull up the stats on the blue dragon for everybody to see, I think it's about time we take a look at the stats on this blue dragon.
Oh, there we go. 5 hit points, 9 attack power. So hitting 18, yeah, that is double their attack power, and that is enough to cause them to run with just that one strength gain.
Because of course it is.
Unbelievable.
Oh, no.
Oh my! So you're basically now we're praying for.
The floodgates are opening.
Oh, we're praying for crits now. Oh boy!
Yeah, with the agility at 61, just still have to rely on coin flips to hit, but this time the dragon just likes running. This is awful.
Future Sight, you are correct. The runners, this is the equivalent of combing the desert in Spaceballs. At least I think that's where you were going with that.
Is now the time to just hope that you find a red dragon? Or your red dragon just misses stop spell a lot?
I would at least give it a go. I mean, you've got some more HP. Maybe just that little bit more HP is enough to, take down the red dragon, maybe. Highspirits taking on a Warlock. Not very successfully.
Yeah, and I think Will is just swinging at anything that that can be crit. So, here we go.
It was dodging. That's not quite a crit.
So, Farron, I do believe in one of the other Chaos rounds, we were kind of at this point when a reseed was called for.
Yeah, that's feels like yesterday, although it wasn't too terribly long ago, that there was a little bit of a challenge.
All right, now that's just a tease.
Yeah, Will landing a crit on the Magidrake, and nope. Poor Ryguy is only 3 experience away.
And a Druin Lord one-hitting Highspirits.
Well, to answer the question in chat, how many enemies have we seen go down? Quite a few. It's just the Blue Dragon gives fairly low experience at 36, and we also saw a Warlock defeated for 22. And the level from 1 to 2 was 255 experience. So yes, in terms of types, that would be 2. The total for level 3 is going to be 366. This of the bunch just needing 20 experience, really just one more enemy, but the Blue Dragons at level 2 are now running away from our racers.
Oh, there's a crit!
And we've got the crit, and we've got level 3 for WillWagnerMusic. Let's see what we've got. 7 power,
Okay.
5 speed, 5 hit points, 1 magic point, still no spells.
That's not what you want to see.
And there's the cowardly Blue Dragon.
Yeah, and it's just Blue Dragon has 61 agility, so it's even though that's a nice power bump, he's still stuck with coin flips.
So now that Red Dragon might actually become even more doable with that nice strength boost. You're going to be doing quite a bunch of damage to that Red Dragon.
Well, now we get to see what it is to level 4. Hopefully not much. 113.
Still more than you'd like to see.
481 total.
Alright, welcome to the level 2 club, Ryguy.
Enjoy your prize of 1 strength and getting Blue Dragons to run.
And meanwhile, Toaster just 1 enemy away from level 2.
Oh, and Will taking out a Warlock, so this is that power bump made that enemy a little more doable.
And a question in chat regarding the finals. That will be sometime next week, and that will be scheduled once we find out who our two runners are. They will discuss based on their availability, and make sure to follow here among the Randomania networks as well as on the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Discord to find out when that race will be scheduled.
Yeah,
so
question-
basically, go ahead, Edge.
I was just going to say, a question in chat, anything interesting in exploration, just to the southwest of that forest patch is a cave, but the HP just hasn't been high enough for the runners to reach.
Yeah, and all I was going to say was, given that the finals are going to be next week, so it'll be like shortly after the seed ends at this rate. Oh, look, Blue Dragon! Oh, bye, Blue Dragon. Oh, look, Blue Dragon!
And to answer the question in chat, the finals flags are going to be standard Big Swamp as opposed to Chaos Big Swamp. So this will, well, depending on some people's opinions, either thankfully or regrettably be the last time we see Chaos here in this particular version of the league.
And Toasty gets to level 2.
Oh, Will hits a crit.
Is this going to be enough?
I think he's still 2 kills away.
Ugh. Eligibrap. So running is based on the current strength of the hero versus the strength of the monster. If the strength of the hero is double that of the monster can run away at will. Well, not at Will Wagner, but I meant at the monster's leisure.
Will Wagner would only hope that they would run at him.
Alright, so Will is 1 blue dragon away, or 2 warlocks away. To answer Jay Coper's question in chat, yes, it is strength. It is not attack power, it is strength.
Alright,
No.
Will gets another warlock.
And Toaster gets a blue dragon.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Toaster coming back to be tied for second.
Just 11 experience away for Will Wagner.
So basically, any kill at this point should be able to take down level 4.
And Toaster and HS tied in experience for second at 324 apiece.
Now, Toaster, I believe, has not yet seen a blue dragon run, so he doesn't know the torture he's about in for.
And HS just shy of making a break for the cave, just a few hit points short.
AmazingToaster doing the swamp circuit. I think he's on lap 5 right now.
Okay, so it looks like we have ryguy3745 and Highspirits all with 324 experience, and Will Wagner with one more kill needing to take down, well, like I said, level 4.
I think you can safely say that it's a pretty close race here.
Okay, Will getting a Warlock here. Let's see. Can Will take this down? He does. Let's see. Let's see what level 4 has to offer our runners.
$15, 2, 0, and 14.
Some really nice strength.
This might be a good time to dust off the silver harp again.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. Oh, 366 experience. That's not good.
Oh.
So hopefully now this opens up some other monsters to be able to be slain here.
Yeah, it might be worth running around up in the north. I think Toaster found an Axe Knight up there.
That's right, that Axe Knight that could be hit. So I'm not really sure, and I'm not really sure what Will Wagner's running here. With that nice strength boost, you're going to start bringing other monsters into the fold here to be able to kill. He needs to start trying to attack some to figure out which monsters might be squishy enough to go down.
Yeah, the question in chat is his plan to grind Warlocks until level 5? That would require 17 Warlock kills.
Oh, and Warlocks start running away now too.
Oh, there's a skeleton that also ran away.
And still just shy of the cave.
Although, I think he'll be able to actually get to the cave if he goes straight there. Because on that attempt, he kind of went up and around and over. If he goes straight toward the cave, I think he can make it.
Ryguy still circling the forest at 2. Alright, Will's got a shot at at this Druin, but no, more than I think more than 40 HP on that one. So no dice.
So it looks like Highspirits and Ryguy are both running from Warlocks.
And Warlocks are running from Will.
And so's Toaster. So that one crit that Will Wagner got on the Warlock early, it actually served him very well because he knows that Warlocks can be killed.
And the Ghost's hitting Will a little too hard. He does about 28 damage there and no dice. Oh, the Wyvern only has 6 HP!
And 27 experience.
So, game? Where are these enemies that, like, give triple-digit experience? We could really use some of them right by now.
I think we have them, it's just they also have triple-digit HP.
They're all in the cave. Yeah, Toaster playing the harp again, trying his luck with the Droll Magi, and just gets bopped pretty bad. But Will's strength boost lets him one-shot this blue dragon.
Now, there's a question in chat. Well, first of all, welcome to watching Dragon Warrior Randomizer. This is definitely not typical. This is a test of wills and a test of endurance. I guess also a test of Ryes and Spirits and Toasters as well. Waiting for the booing to stop on that one. But no, this is definitely much tougher than the norm as far as what would go on. In a standard Dragon Warrior randomizer seed, there would not be 75% of the overworld with damaging swamp tile, for example.
Well, I think Will has found what he thinks is his path to level 5. Just punch these wyverns and two-shot the blue dragons.
And Centroid in chat joking that I'll be here all week. The rate this seed is going, I don't know. It may not be too far from the truth.
And even after that string of kills, Will Wagner is still 240 experience away from the next level.
Yeah, there's a question in chat. Are blue dragons and wyverns his best option now? It looks pretty good, but we have seen a number of enemies show up from the silver harp, and especially the red dragon might also be a good option, but we don't know how much HP the red dragon has.
To comment on Lorgon's comment that says he should explore, there's really nothing else much around here. The only thing really to explore is that cave. And right now, Will is under the impression he can't get to the cave.
Yeah, Will has found. Will actually found a different zone to the lower right of Tentasial, but there's nothing but swamp that way too. And I think there is a hittable Axe Knight up in those northern tiles, but Toaster's the only one that has seen him so far.
So it looks like Will is one-hitting Warlocks and Blue Dragons and Wyverns at this point. So he just needs to find them.
And Ryguy finding a Star Wyvern, and it had took 1 damage and had Fire Breath, so no dice.
Well, Toaster getting roasted by a fire-breathing Star Wyvern.
Looks like Highspirits took down another Blue Dragon. As has Ryguy, because they're both up to 360 experience now.
And Toaster gets rolled by a Droll.
So I believe Ryguy and Highspirits just need 1 more kill to get to level 3.
Oh, Toaster finding the Axe Knight again.
So let's see if this Axe Knight is indeed beatable. He's certainly taking less damage than the first time he tried this guy.
Well, still a coin flip to get 1 hit point of damage. I think the resources just may not be there unless Axe Knight has super low HP. And it's not enough.
But he does know where Axe Knights are, so once he gets that nice big strength boost at level 4, he'll probably head right back up there.
And Will up to 720 experience, so a full circle ahead of Ryguy and Highspirits.
Although slowly closing in on that level, only 138 away now.
That's only 7 more Warlocks.
And Toaster's trying his luck with the nope, trying to run away from the Axe Knight now. There's a red slime. Oh, there goes the red slime.
Yeah, that is definitely another zone up there that Toaster has found. Ryguy has found the Axe Knight. Pyromance. Remember, running away is based on strength. Right? And maybe at level 4 they'll run? I don't know about level 3. And to respond to S-Wizard in chat, Star Wyverns don't hit that hard, this is very true, but they do have Baby Breath. So, 1 hit from Baby Breath at, the levels that Toaster, Ryguy, and Highspirits are at right now, by the time they get out of Swamp, 1 hit from the Baby's Breath will do them in.
That seems to be Toaster's play, is to just go for, well, go for that upper section there, and pressing his luck against a Star Wyvern that immediately whammies him back to the start.
Alright, finds another blue dragon. Yeah, well, not too far away from the next level now, and Ryguy trying his luck with the red dragon.
Who survives that fire breath? Oh.
The double dodge, and down goes Ryguy.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Still haven't gotten a good sense of how much HP the red dragon has in the tank. He seems to like dodging people a lot. There we go. We got level 5.
Let's see what we got here. Another good strength boost. And a spell!
Stop spelling outside. So 17, 1, 1, 0, and 2... Well, one not quite so useful spell, and one that might be, depending... Well, we haven't really seen too many enemies that have been casting spells. It's been mostly fire breath.
Well, now I definitely want to throw the harp into the mix, because that Wolf Lord loves casting Sleep and Hurt.
Yeah, if you can manage to stick a stop spell on that Wolf Lord, that Wolf Lord might actually be extraordinarily beatable at this point. No, we missed Highspirits getting level 3.
It's very strange. Everyone seems to have different pieces of the puzzle. I'm sure if Will Wagner knew about the zone up top, he might give it another shot. But he takes out a Druin, and the Druin gives him 141.
Ryguy hitting a red dragon rather steadily now.
Oh, but there's that fire.
I happened to miss. Did anybody see how much HP experience to level 6 for Will?
I think it was about 411 experience.
No, that's not terrible.
Especially, that's just 4 Druins, but he's just got to find them.
Highspirits 63 away from level 4. Ryguy determined to take out an enemy here with this harp. Highspirits trying his luck with the Druid. Can he get it in 2 hits? No.
And one of our 2 trackers, CyberDark86, noting that Will apparently is known to grind first and explore later. So you may not see him venture off too terribly much until feeling confident enough to do so, as now just 190 away from level 6.
So if he can get a Druid kill, that makes his life substantially. And he's going to try his hand at a ghost here. 14 damage. That's nice. Oh, gets a ghost.
24. And level 3 for Ryguy.
Ryguy apparently realizing that Warlocks may be on the menu at this point.
And serves up one.
Will getting another blue dragon at 1 HP.
Hey, chip in a chair, right? All you need is 1 HP to take down enemies if you get the first attack in.
Yeah, you just got to double up 100 times.
Oh, is that all?
Highspirits fighting a Warlock. This might be enough to get him up to level 4.
Yeah, and that'll do it. That opens up it opens up a lot of options for Highspirits, and we'll see what he decides to do from here.
Will hitting a Wyvern. This is nope. He's getting real close to level 6. Now let's see if Highspirits decides to play a little melody on the harp here.
Oh boy, the Warlock just sneezes on Will, and there he goes. Highspirits is just gonna keep on trucking as well. And if you like, I was going to say, if you like what you're watching, make sure you follow these runners. Just click the links down there, and I mean, there'll be plenty of action since they'll be playing this.
This has to be some sort of joke. No HP.
Oh my. Level 6. No spells. No HP. Where the heck is Empty Eye when you need him? And Will takes out a ghost for a wonderful 24 experience. All right, so let's see the experience to level 7.
$263.
Doug, to our knowledge, there is nothing to the right of the castle. I believe Ryguy and others actually did try to explore to the right, and I think it's just coastline.
Yeah, there's another zone to the right, but I think the only thing we saw was a demon knight with flame breath. So,
Dave GCat, we thank you very much for your subscription with Twitch Prime. We really appreciate it.
oh, Will takes down a ghost for a grand total of 24 experience.
Ryguy is quite literally one enemy away from being able to get to level 4. Toaster taking out a blue dragon.
Those ghost kills just sound more and more exciting every time we try to build it up. But slowly plugging away and quietly and quickly closing in the 1,500 experience mark as Will.
Although with these blue dragons not running, he's now just one-hitting them all over the place. Ooh, Highspirits going into the Axe Knight zone. Ugh. And of course, the Axe Knights decide to run away. Ryguy getting to level 4.
The blue dragons told him what was coming. You better get out of here.
Axie, head for the hills.
Alright, Will makes it out of the swamp with full HP, so this Druid almost gets the Druid kill, but 20 damage on the baby breath.
Just 87 away from the next level. Blue Dragon sticking around to get one shot.
Oh, there's a scorpion, so that's ow.
Yeah, problem with scorpions in this seed is that they hit hard. Very hard.
That is quite a pinch.
Ryguy trying to take down a Druin. Oh, but the Druin breathes fire twice and sends Ryguy back to the king as a nice, I wouldn't say charcoal briquette because it's just baby breath. So I would say, a nice little burnt piece of wood.
Little kindling.
Yeah, I haven't seen DL2 breaths, so no full-blown grease fires yet.
Shh.
Well, I mean, we're gonna see it once before the end of the game.
Oh, yeah. Ryguy getting to within 2 steps of the cave. Notice the wonderful HP increase from level 2 to level 6. Well, but then again, Toaster's not on an HP build.
I mean, the agility build paying off, though. That Scorpion only hit for 26.
Ryguy finding one of these Axe Knights. And even at 40 strength, still looks to be a 50-50 shot to hit.
Well, at least some of them.
Will Wagner does, in fact, get to level 7.
I think Will likes where he's at right now. You know, just kind of scoping out that grassland. You know, it's gonna get a nice parcel of land, build a house, maybe do some farming. Just gotta clear out all these blue dragons first.
Ryguy playing the harp again. Looks like he's trying for those red dragons. And gets one. Ooh, gets a spell block. Oh boy.
Haha, you can't cast magic. Well, later.
A sight you almost never see, a red dragon running away.
You know, DePaul Doug kind of bringing up a nice little point here. You know, at what point do you just start randomly searching spots and, you know, just prayer that you hit Erdrick's armor?
I would laugh so hard if it was just, you know, in the starting area. It's in that little patch of forest down there.
Oh, I would absolutely be searching that patch of forest just because. Oh, look, Druins have heal.
And they're not afraid to use it. Oh, and there's the fire.
Only 35 to the next level, though, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's just one blue dragon.
Speak of the devil, let's see what level 8 brings us.
And we've got 2 power, 10 speed, 19 hit points, 4 magic points, and spells of Radiant and Repel.
Go to the cave.
We're gonna get our first check-in here. Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! No! No!
Vanilla Stone's a Sunlight Cave with some big bucks.
Oh no, it's Dig Shake. Just an old man in a swamp.
Wah wah.
That is incredibly brutal.
And you walk outside and get to lose half of that gold you just found.
I didn't see the experience to get to the next level. Did you?
Alright, we have Highspirits, crits a blue dragon, so he's sneaking up at level 5, and yeah, there's absolutely nothing down there. So
Right.
time to start trucking through swamp. At 66.
Oh,
770.
770. Oh.
There's 141 less.
Yeah, 2 hitting Druins now is extraordinarily reasonable. Ryguy trying to take on a scorpion won't end well.
Now, this is a red slime who liked to run away, but is hanging around for Will. So yeah, 50 plus HP done. Nope, I'm out.
You're too strong. I'm gonna go now. Bye.
So Will now giving the upper section a go here. Wonder we'll see a red an Axonite coming up here as a red slime pops up and, well, doesn't hit very hard. Or doesn't hit at all, apparently.
Future Sight asking, is that the Lufia 2 Ancient Cave Red Slime? That was a jelly, sir. That wasn't a slime. That was a jelly.
Even the Star Wyvern is running away, so this is well, there's a droll, but this guy is kind of this guy's kind of rude, but he only has 9 HP, so
Hey, take any experience you can get at this point.
yeah, and 74 is not bad either.
Toasty finally getting to level 3. Yay!
Yeah, we've got yeah, those drolls hit real hard, but seems like if you get the drop on them, they go down pretty fast.
So Toaster now going back to that top level where the red slimes and Axonites are.
Ryguy's hanging out there as well. Oh, poor Toaster doesn't know that this is a very large red slime.
Well, at least a very fast red slime. Magical Fury, to answer your question, what do the numbers on the corners of the player name plaques mean? That was where the number of points that they accumulated during the first 5 weeks of the league. The way that the league worked was they had everybody raced in 5 races. 5 races? 5 races. And were awarded points based on their finish. So Highspirits racked up 22 points, and the other 3 racked up 16 points.
Yeah, points were awarded 5 points for a first place finish, 3 for a second place, 2 points for a third place, and 1 point for a fourth place finish. So based on the points from the league, the highest maximum was 25. Highspirits had the highest overall with 22 and is the top seeded runner among our 4 runners here.
Yeah. So to answer Corporal Spider's question, how many points are possible at this point? Well, it was the first 5 weeks were 5 points each, as Farhan just said. So the maximum was 25, but now we are in the playoffs. So the playoff races took the top 16 seeds and put them in groups of 4, of which the top 2 made it. And then we had 2 races of 4 where the top 2 made it, and here we are. We are in the final 4. These are the final 4 runners in the league. And the top 2 will move on to a 1v1 for bragging rights that they win the league.
And since I know that seeding in terms of tournament is pretty popular this time of year, at least in other realms as well as here, Highspirits ended up as the number 1 overall seed. Ryguy was the 10th seed. Will Wagner, the 12th seed, and AmazingToaster, the 14th seed. So certainly a lot of upsets that have occurred pretty common theme that happens around mid to late March.
Toaster trying his luck with the red dragon, and that stop spell keeps on missing.
So I wonder if Toaster has not yet reached the point where the red dragons will run.
Seems like it, and as long as the there's one down, 175.
Wow.
Well, that gets Toaster right back in this, up to level 4.
He's gonna grab another one. Yeah, 51 HP, so it's another stop spell missed, and wow, this is a great find for Toaster.
Yeah, and its strength, its attack power looks to be 16, so it can run away at this point. Given that Toaster's strength is 40, it can run away.
Yeah, Toaster's just going ham on this now, and whoops, not the one you wanted to see.
No, but I'm wondering if you can get a stop spell off, the Wolf Lords might be doable.
Yeah, so if once Toaster hits that level 5 threshold, he's clearly been the player to experiment with the harp the most, and might reap some big rewards for it.
HS now getting to level 6. Just a moment ago. And we are over an hour and a half into this seed.
Will Wagner trying his hand at another slime. Oh, gets one. Toaster just keeps playing that harp. And it looks like Highspirits realizes that ghosts are certainly gettable at this point. Of course, I don't think he'll be happy with the experience gain, but, it's something.
And we have level 9 for Will. There's Hurtmore.
Finally. It is now time to bust this seed wide open. Furon, DePaul Doug is calling for a recap. Would you do the honors, my friend?
All right, well, outside of the litany of deaths and things of that nature here, in terms of things that have been found, not a whole lot. Inside the throne room, we had the treasure chest that contained gold and a set of wings, so our runners, along with the obligatory magic key, were able to keep the key and purchase more in the back of Tanagal. Inside the basement of Tanagal is the Rainbow Drop Cave, also known as the Jerk Cave. And inside the Tanagal Treasury, we found a torch, a magic key, some gold, and the silver harp. And the only other treasure that has been found is inside the Vanilla Stones of Sunlight Cave, just southwest of the castle, and that contains a chest of gold.
And that was your recap, brought to you by Furon Burgundy.
Stay classy, my friends.
All right, we got a Hurtmore on a werewolf, and Will's going to get 84 experience from that.
Finds a patch of grass to the northwest Tantagel. Gonna take a bunch of HP to get there, though. We have Ryguy stumbling into level 5.
Oh. 1,027 to get to level 10 for Will.
Blech.
And he's going to play that harp. It's got to hurt more. Now's the time.
All right, Spectre goes down. Ooh, Spectres are good.
Jackpot.
So that the Spectres and the Red Dragons both give triple-digit HP experience. Metal Slime goes down. Eh.
The Warlock's like, what's that music? Oh no, this is a trap. I'm out of here.
All right, Droll Magi. We know these guys are jerks.
I don't care very much for Hurtmore, but they're not hitting as hard as they had in the past.
And Will's like, you will hit.
So far, 0 for 4, 0 for 5 now on the Hurtmore. And 0 for 1 on the attack.
All right, those guys are jerks.
What was that, an 0 for 8? I feel like I'm at a Mets game.
I'm looking forward to checking out a couple of those this year. Granted, it's Phillies Mets games, but still, Mets. You know, that whole Bryce Harper thing and all that.
Seems good. Just gonna get some more money. There we go.
Now, the question is there any non-swamp nearby?
Oh, there's another cave! No, just short.
Oh no.
Well, that's just brutal.
Can you imagine how different the seed would have turned out if there just were herbs in the treasury?
Much, much different. You know, like, we might actually have a runner at, like, level 10 by now. And maybe we'd have seen another town. Maybe.
I don't know, these are some pretty bold presumptions there, Z.
And back to the grind we go.
Alright, so we have a slime that's red slime that's about to get hurt more. See if that's enough.
Nope.
Red slimes take 2 Hurtmores and yield a grand total of 47 experience.
And Will just hold me against the red slime.
To answer the question in chat from Eligibrap, has anybody found a town? Nope. Nope, not even close. We haven't seen the outline of a town. We haven't seen Jack. Or Joe. Or a hill.
Or as a callback to what you're saying, have you at least found Jose?
Might have some Cuervo in the fridge.
That's where I was leading.
Although, given your name, I would think you're a Scotch person.
Oh, I absolutely am. You just said you had tequila earlier.
The Hurtmore just rolls off the Druin, but this is a pretty standard 2-shot or 3-shot for Will at this point.
Trust me, Z. If this seed goes into the 2.5 hour mark, I think I'm going to find McKellen's.
Well, I mean, given where we're at, there are 3 of us here. We can kind of take turns napping. One of us naps, the other 2 commentate. We just kind of rotate through on, half hour, 45-minute rotations.
Yeah, I figure at the 2-hour mark it's going to be time for a sandwich break, so I might have to step away.
The Randomania Intermission, brought to you by Chaos.
Wow, those Axe Knights were juicy.
Axe Knights go down at 150, worth 150 experience. That's not bad.
And the Star Wyvern, nope, doesn't care about Hurtmore. There's a lot of Hurtmore resist in the early area too. This has been interesting to say the least.
Interesting is one word. I think to our runners, frustrating certainly would be another word.
Looks like Will is trying to figure out kind of roughly how much HP the red slime has, doing a few attacks before throwing the Hurtmore out. And Toaster just getting rolled over by the traditional experience Pinata. Highspirits at 7.
So we saw roughly it was at least 130 to take it out. When you smooth it out, it's closer to 100.
Ooh, Spectres have hurt. Oh, but they also hit like a truck, if I remember.
That they do.
Is that Spectre or Mack Truck?
Oh, I think the Spectres. And now I have Return of the Mac in my head.
Alright, another Axe Knight down for Will.
Toaster going with stop spell strats on this Wolf Lord, and of course, the Wolf Lord is absolutely not cooperating.
And at level 10, Will gets another 17 HP, so that cave is also another option, but getting there with a mere 5 HP.
Wow, the Wolf Lord took a crit hit for 47 and just laughed it off.
And yeah, it looks like Will is just gonna burn all of his resources before heading back to the castle.
Yeah, I can't blame him here. Never know when you might stumble into another level.
Toaster trying to hit that stop spell, but the first one rolls off, and, well, good night.
So Will Wagner is out to a roughly 2,500 experience lead at this point. That is nothing really to sneeze at.
And it looks like just all the heart monsters are giving Toaster the business, so even though that red dragon looked pretty good, everybody else seems pretty awful.
Yeah, Will loves seeing these Axe Knights.
Yeah, it's basically classic Axe Knights.
Just with a little more experience and a little less gold. Nice trade-off.
Uh-oh. Dodges 2 hurt mores, though.
Now Toaster getting a stop spell to stick on the red dragon, but it runs away.
And gets ambushed by a droll, and yeah, still hitting pretty hard. That was a shot for 20. So where's the old cave now?
All right, 1067 to the next level for Will Wagner. Meanwhile, Highspirits hitting level 8.
Will just takes 2 steps outside and hurt more's a ghost. Like, I'm done with you.
Highspirits finding his way in the cave and finds gold. But it looks like Will might actually get to the second cave here.
Yeah. Smart move to, well, he's gonna grab the gold on the way out in case he sees a town, but it's a smart move to not take the extra damage.
Yeah, agreed. And what do we have here? We have...
Oh boy, the Tablet Cave.
No enemy encounters.
No encounters is a great thing, but let's see what useless piece of junk we have here.
Hey, it could be the Erdrick Sword. That'd give him an extra 40 attack power.
Torch.
Well, I tried to think positive.
I think you can make it to that mountain range down there. It's just, he will have 2 health. Oh, now he can't make it. The poltergeist just killed him with a punch for 2.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. I wonder if he tries to go like up and to the northwest there to try to reach that patch of grass that was up there.
So who rolled this?
That would be our wonderful restreamer, CD Improv.
This is some artisan cooking right here.
I love how some of you in here are assuming I rolled this junk.
Will trying to get this Magidrake key, and they go down to the tune of 165 experience. So that's a nice pickup.
Hey, just remember, chat, I'm the one that rolls junk after 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Remember that this race did start just about 2 hours ago.
Alright, Highspirits playing a tune at level 8, and there's your Spectre.
Now, one more level for Highspirits, and he'll actually get to level 9, which we know is a great thing, because it has hurt more. But it's kind of a false hope thing, because there's not much you can do with it. Just to give you an idea on this seed, my dog has stopped cuddling with me and now has absolutely completely sprawled out on the floor. So he's just given up on me.
Well, we said early on that this was going to be a test of endurance. We had no idea it was going to be like this. Well, we had little idea that it was going to be like this. And we have a question in chat regarding the colors of the statistics for Will Wagner and Highspirits. Now, over the course of the seed, early on, if they are subpar to start, you'll see them as red. As they are making the climb, you'll see them change to white. Once they start to turn orange, as the agility and MP have done for both Highspirits and Will, well, they'll start to turn orange, and that means that you're starting to get close. They're borderline numbers. Now, once you see them start to turn green, that's where you know that it's a decent statistic to go after the Dragon Lord for a particular level, whether it be strength or agility or hit points. So right now at level 10, Will, if some of the other stats were a lot better, might think about going, but obviously still has a ways to go, as not enough strength, very borderline in terms of agility. The hit points definitely aren't there. The magic points, if a lot of the other things were good, it would certainly be there, etc. So, I mean, with 26 defense or 28 defense, right now with this attack power, you're essentially a glass cannon.
Oh, look, level 11. Such a fantastic level. Just for those of you that missed it, 3 strength, 3 agility, 9 hit points, 2 magic points, and still no spells. Which means no heal more, no possible way to heal yourself at all in this seed.
I just love that it's 75 attack power without a weapon. It's oh boy, when they find something, they're gonna really start to crack some skulls.
It's almost as if this seed decided to borrow from the Legend of Zelda randomizer that we've had here among the Randomanias in the all boards, no sword. But it doesn't have to stay that way. Right, game? Maybe?
So, Erdrick Sword and Vanilla Spot?
I'm sorry, I was too busy drinking. What was that?
Hopefully it was alcoholic.
No, we're not at the 2.5 hour point yet.
No, I was saying Vanilla Erdrick Sword incoming, just because.
Oh, the grind train's still rolling on for Will. Highspirits taking out a Druid for a good amount, but yeah, Will with opening up almost a 4,000 point lead though here. All right, when's the next one? 567. Oh gosh.
This is brutal.
How's it? Veralius in chat asks, take a poll with the runners. Who thinks they're dead last? And I guarantee you, each one of them will raise their hand.
I'm not so sure we would want any live interviews for this seed. It might not be PG-13.
No.
Oh, Toaster gets a crit on a Druid. That's gonna help a lot.
Yep, that'll get him to level 6.
The way some of these runners are probably feeling, I have a feeling that their responses won't even be PG-38. Future Sight putting it perfectly. Live interviews right now might sound like Samuel L. Jackson after stubbing his toe.
Highspirits getting to level 9 and will be overjoyed to see Hurt more. And then we'll realize, wait a minute, Hurtmore doesn't do much for me in this seed.
Alright, Toaster seems to be getting his feet underneath him at level 6, taking out some enemies. Same with ryguy.
Only took you 2 hours to get a good handhold on this seed.
Alright, 2 hours later, I can play the game.
We need that cutaway from SpongeBob. 2 hours later.
Well, as we cross the 2-hour mark of this seed, we want to thank you for joining us here in the Dragon Warrior Ocarina of Time randomizer.
Will getting to level 12 and finally a heal spell. Alright, now time to really do some damage in this seed. All right, so let's see what's here. Oh, look, more swamp.
Uh-oh. Armor Knight. Never mind.
And it runs away!
Yeah, Will getting some revenge on that poltergeist that foiled his last attempt at exploration. And here's a Droll Magi. With
Now, we
a
know
ton of
these guys
agility.
are jerks.
Yep, and a ton of hurt more resist, so good luck.
And given how hard, quote unquote, that Will Wagner is hitting that Droll Magi, it's got a ton of agility.
Making it hard to hit and hard to run away from.
So Droll Magi's in Sherlock for sure.
Guaranteed. So maybe I'm off base here, but if I'm Will Wagner, I don't fight a single thing unless they're like Warlocks or Blue Ds until I find some place with a town where I can refresh my magic and refresh my HP on a whim.
Given the limited resources, there may be no choice in that here. All right, he's going to go for the Scorpion. Oh, boy. And Lorgon asking if there's a death count. I wish I could pay attention, although, wow, one thing I can pay attention to, it's a town.
2+ hours, we find a town.
Runs away.
Please don't be Hawksness. Please don't be Hawksness. Please don't be Hawksness.
One step away, here's a metal slime. It hits for 15, he runs away, and it is Rimmildar.
Take it and run.
So now we get to see, first we're going to go see the inn, or not even, we're going to go see what's in the treasure that's in here.
Yeah, no doubt. He's already got a lot of keys, and that fighter's ring, pretty nice. Not exactly what you're looking for, but extra 2 punching power. Not going to turn that down.
And he's got a nice stash of gold, so we should be able to buy something useful, I would think. Maybe.
83 attack power without a weapon, but let's see now what we have on the randomized prices. A flame sword for 24, and a magic armor, the best armor money can buy, for 22. Wow.
Well, you can take that word glass away from cannon now. Now Will is just a flat-out cannon.
My goodness.
Sale of the century.
For the best weapon and best armor that money can buy.
And Wolf Lords are still a jerk. At this rate, we may never see one killed. Oh, there's another town!
All right, what do we have here? We have Cantlin.
Alright, welcome to the Mall of America.
Small shield for 88. Hey, it's something.
Alright, buys the small shield, then buys the large shield.
And they were progressively cheaper, so Silver Shield for what, 30 gold?
I'm gonna see some coordinates first.
Oh, good God.
Oh, 87
Oh, wow.
East.
There is no way that is countable. From what we've seen, there is no way that's countable.
That almost has to be on the other continent, right? Unless things wrap around pretty hard.
Right, yeah, it would have to, like you said, unless it completely wraps around on itself, it would have to be on the other continent.
So some fairy water purchases here. Looks just like a spell of repel.
And no Silver Shield. Little surprised Will doesn't restock on keys, but I think he wants to stock up on herbs and a dragon scale.
Yeah, because I think he's used 4 so far, right?
Yeah. Highspirits getting level 10.
And Will not gonna buy any radishes today.
So yeah, but I think the weapon and armor, they might have to be the co-sales of the seed here, as they both are around 99.7% savings from their vanilla values.
We don't know. We haven't seen the Silver Shield yet.
True, that certainly could beat it, but so far, I mean, those are some pretty doggone good contenders.
Hey, another cave.
Oh, look, another wonderful cave. At least here you can trade in your harp for your Staff of Rain. Toaster and Ryguy both closing in on the Hurtmore spell.
Farewell Harp, aka Wolf Lord summoning device.
Oh, we find Sharlock right next to Cantlin. And Highspirits in the Tablet Cave.
And oh, this is not what you want to see.
Oh my God! Look at all the towns.
Yeah, Will has just discovered the tri-state area here.
Oh, 6109. Not quite the sale we were hoping for.
All right, so let's see. What do we have here in the treasure chest in the back of Garenham? There are the stones.
He's gonna just making sure that he's put on the ring and the scale before tossing those away.
And a key. Or an herb.
I think an herb,
Right.
since it use a key to get into the back of Garenham.
Very good point. All right, so what do we have here under the town of Hawksnest? We have
Garen's Grave.
the Grave of is this even randomized?
And we have really big rogue scorpions.
That give quite a bit of HP.
Yeah, 195, no joke. Oh, big fine.
Big fine, we got a big stick in the bottom of Garen's grave. Looks like Highspirits has found a little patch of mountain. I believe that is northwest of Tantagel Castle.
And Ryguy takes out a red dragon just randomly in the swamp.
Level 13 for Will Wagner. Huge MP gain.
Still no heal more spell.
That Demon Knight, just a jerk. 16 experience.
So Will Wagner is an Erdrick's token away from having everything he needs to go into Sharlock.
Oh, that is a beefy magician, but yeah, 30 experience. Not feeling it. Oh god, there's DL2 breath.
All right, magicians, just don't touch, just don't fight them. All right, so what do we have in the fourth chest here in the grave? We have nothing.
El Zilcho.
A lot of herbal supplements here. And going back and looking, so at level 13, the gains were 5 strength, 0 agility, 8 hit points, and 27 magic points.
Oh boy, this guy might be trouble. He's got a lot of agility too for not much gain.
So he'll be in Sherlock. Ryguy getting to level 9 and getting the Hurt More spell.
Wolf Lord with the old sleep and run trick.
All right, so what do we have here in the very bottom of the grave? We have... Uh-huh.
All the homeopathic remedies you could hope for. But Will is not too far off now after that dive from the Silver Shield. Just needs 2,200 more gold.
All right, so what do we have here? We have Hawk's Nest. Is this going to be the armor? Is this going to be the token, or will it be none of the above?
We haven't seen any cursed belts yet, so it could be any of those possibilities. Or, yeah, the fairy flute as well, which pretty much borders as none of the above.
I would love to
He's
see
right.
Mountain Cave just have like 3 curse belts in it.
All right, so what do we have here? We have a metal scorpion. Haven't seen one of them yet.
Double hurt, more hits, 149 experience, and that's going to be enough to get a level here for 14. 3 power, 13 speed, 4 hit points, 5 magic points, a new spell, and Erdrick's Armor in Hawksness.
And heal more.
That is not a bad grind tile at all.
You have Highspirits taking on one of those really nice red dragons. And there's the swamp cave.
Yeah, Highspirits was, going through the long run through the swamp to that mountainous area to the underneath. Shoot, which cave was it? I think Tablet Cave, and it's been really
Yeah, that's
off.
what. Yeah, I just got corrected. That was actually Tablet Cave. All right, so now the big thing with Erdrick's Armor is now this makes the overworld exploration trivial. Because Erdrick's Armor will protect from the damage that swamp tiles give you. So Will, right now, with that find, is tremendously in the lead at this point, in my opinion.
And Ali asking, where was the Erdrick's Armor? It was in Hawksness, guarded by a metal scorpion.
Yeah, Druid Lord's pretty beefy. Go ahead.
I was going to say, and Hawksness, which incidentally is not very far from the tablet.
Now here's the town of Cole with the fairy flute.
So we now know that the coordinates will be Erdrick's token.
So, in a somewhat rare instance, all 3 search spots contain their vanilla items.
Yeah, and don't look now, but Highspirit's quietly sneaking up on Will. Experience lead has been cut down to just a little over 1,000.
Ooh, stone men with sleep. Oh, but they run.
How do you like being put to sleep, huh?
In the standard randomizer, as well as the vanilla game, the Stone Man is very susceptible to the sleep spell. So it's a pretty common strategy among many runners. So now a little bit of revenge exacted by the Stone Men.
Oh, the Wolf Lord was the Guardian, but he just books it.
Oh, these Wraith Knights look to have nice agility.
See you in Sherlock.
Highspirits finding that town in the swamp, which I believe, well, we'll find it was Rumeldar. That's right. And will immediately pick up his flame sword and magic armor. Oh, and Will knowing exactly where he was on the map is extraordinarily close to Charlock.
And into Tangel we go.
Nice heads up play from Will. He uses the fairy water before returning the princess, so he actually chooses which item to lose on that exchange.
Yeah, that was good play by him. So now, I think Will needs to go find the swamp cave. I think. Oh, he's already found it because he returned the princess. All right, getting a little late. Brain not fully functioning.
Yep, we are closing in on the midnight hour here. I would imagine at this point is going to do some meandering and utilize the Gwaelin's Love and is going to search those coordinates. But first, here comes level 15. Three, 7, 2, 2, and spell, and slimes for 248 experience. If only we had that in the beginning of the game.
Oh no, this armored knight I think is going to stop Ryguy's progress out of the swamp. Can he get there?
Yeah, just barely.
He can.
And Will is headed straight for the next continent. And judging from what we've seen, it might just be the token on the continent, on an empty continent.
And Breckenary, but who cares?
Oh, I mean, nobody cares.
Poor Breckenary.
$565 to the next level. 78 to the north and 32 to the east. So yeah, he's on the right.
He's basically right on top of it.
Actually, there's a little traversing to the east that has to be done, as he's got the right coordinates north and south, but has to, it's actually at 29 west, not 29 east.
Right.
Yeah, the princess will tell you that where she is in relation to you, so you're looking for her to say that she is 80 paces north and 29 paces west.
Yeah, Will's right there now.
And there's the token.
Just in the middle of the woods next to some swamp, so I guess Erdrick was hanging out with Bagu that night. I don't mind a little bit of a mini grind here, too. He's not that far away from the Silver Shield.
No, but he could probably do that in Hawksness if he wants to grind a little bit.
That's true.
Because I think the Metal Scorpions were worth decent gold, if I remember.
Yeah, I think he'd get there for sure if he just went and picked up the gold chest in the bonus game.
Yeah, that's true too. And we have our first rainbow drop pickup.
Oh, we have our first wolf sighting too. Let's Highspirits get out of this. 18. Wow.
What does he get out of that? A whole bunch of nada.
There we go. First rainbow drop pickup at 145, almost 146 minutes into this seed. Oh boy.
Is Will just booking it to Sherlock?
Well, depending on the enemies that are rolling around, this might be a good idea. So,
Ooh, Druid Lords are nice.
Well, I guess now that we have at least one individual who will be accessing Sherlock at some point, it'd be a nice time to mention the little quirk to the Dragon Lord, because just when you thought all this other stuff was chaotic, there's that other little twist to Chaos Mode involving the Dragon Lord. Now, in the vanilla version of the game, the Dragon Lord has 130 hit points. In Standard Dragon Warrior Randomizer, it has a range of 150 to 165. But here in Chaos, the Dragon Lord can have anywhere from 100 to 230 hit points and has the ability to cast either the spell of Sleep or the spell of Heal. So, yeah, just one final rather large hurdle to get over.
Well, and that's not even usually the large hurdle, right? Because that's Dragon Lord 2 you're talking about. Dragon Lord 1, on the other hand, we've definitely seen seeds where Dragon Lord 1 is the real boss of the game. Because there are very few restrictions put on Dragon Lord 1. We have definitely seen Dragon Lord 1 hit for 80 to 90 damage. Can have Dragon Lord 2 breath, can have sleep. So Dragon Lord 1 can be a real bad time.
The penultimate boss potentially being tougher than the actual ultimate boss.
Highspirits getting level 14. And the wonderful Heal More spell.
All right, and we are closing in on 2.5 hours in this seed, and we have just passed the midnight hour here on the East Coast, and I thankfully have not turned into a pumpkin.
oh, the next level for Will, just basically 1 kill away.
So I wonder now if he's going to go over to the Stones of Sunlight Cave and get himself just a little bit of extra gold to get that silver shield. Do a little bit of a quote-unquote ghetto grind in that cave.
Will trying to take it to this Wolf Lord, but it looks like he's got over. He's definitely got over 80 HP.
This magicians are something you want no part of, because magicians are the first enemy we saw with Dragon Lord 2 breath.
And they also have Heal More.
Oh.
But they also give you 240 gold, so maybe that's what he's been fishing for.
Looks like Highspirits took out a Demon Knight for double digits, both experience and gold.
And we are 2.5 hours into this feed.
Bum, ba-da-da. And Will buying his silver shield. So our wonderful wonderful trackers are now brought up the stats. Take a look at Will Wagner's stats. I mean, he's certainly, I'd say, borderline to give Dragon Lord a shot at this point. Oh, look. Brackenary.
I think his HP is sufficiently high enough where, or excuse me, his MP is high enough where this might be a good time to just fight your way down.
And he's going to check out the GPS. 2248, so not terrible.
Not great, but not terrible.
And, well, yep, there's the Stoneman with sleep. You don't seem
Although
to
they
hit
don't
very hard,
hit very hard.
Oh, no.
I only need about 100 of them.
Yeah, to the next level, it feels like you're right back at the start again.
Oh, it looks like Drakimas could be jerks. Oh my. A 90 HP crit doesn't take one out. Oh, and they're worthless too.
Welcome to Sherlock.
Ryguy spying a town, but can't get there. Meanwhile, we do have Toaster finding the heal spell and is now kind of searching the overworld some.
So yeah, top 2 floors not looking so hot. I have to see what shows up in the next floor.
So, if you take a look, Highspirits is close to 600 experience points of Will Wagner.
There's a wizard sighting, and they decide to book it.
And a big 216 for Toast on the Spectre kill.
Yeah, gonna get back-to-back on those, and Toaster's doing pretty well in the experience department.
And Highspirits has found the mountain cave, which we know the best thing that'll be in there is the death necklace. But it's really not an option. Sorry.
Wild goose chase.
To answer 2 questions in chat, Algebrab, how much was the Silver Shield? 6,100. And Jabale asks, top 2 to the final? Yes, top 2 advance to the grand final. Meanwhile, Ryguy has found Garanham.
And Will's, the Metal Scorpion's giving him the business here, but he's not really in any danger of dying.
So the top of the mountain cave was a cursed belt for Highspirits. Now I'm going to take a look into the lower end and destroy a shadow before moving on.
Yeah, we'll find the
death necklace.
Druid Lord.
And Will Wagner knows that those Druid Lords are really nice to kill. Toaster finding Garenham.
Ryguy picking up Erdrick's sword.
And the last two chests in the mountain cave were big bucks and a torch.
So, Ryguy taking out the other town, finding its Hawksness, and will probably go back to the inn, stay at the inn, and then head into Hawksness, which we know will be a good thing because that has Erdrick's armor. Will Wagner checking the treasury for something.
Probably hoping to hit the death necklace, but HP not quite there. But again, if he's planning on doing some leveling, that might be what he's thinking. Oh, finally, a cursed belt.
There was one in the mountain cave, too.
Oh, and some wings, too. Dang.
All right.
Now I want to go to Duff's.
Duff's.
Lorgon, to answer your question, the death necklace is actually in the mountain cave. Now, the death necklace, not potentially coming into play as of yet, but once the death necklace is put on, you gain an additional 10 attack power, but at the expense of 25% of your maximum hit points. So you generally won't see runners utilizing it until they have at least 130 hit points. So kind of rare here. And Pyroman's asking, as far as how many herb chests there are, out of the 30 chests in the game, 4 of them are programmed to contain herbs, and we did find out earlier that 3 of them were in Garen's grave and the other was in the town of Garenham.
And Highspirits has saved the princess, and Ryguy has found Erdrick's armor. With Toasty right on his heels.
Yeah, Will is just being given the business on this bottom floor. Just cannot run away from anything.
So, if you take a look at the experience points, Toaster has actually made it up to level 15. He's closing in on Highspirits. And Highspirits just hit level 16.
And Will gets taken out by a Drakima at the bottom floor.
Oh, wow.
Oof.
1497. He might just want to get another level before taking another run.
Yeah, given that he cast Return, I think he is definitely thinking grind.
Yeah, Will definitely playing with fire as far as his HP total goes. I think he had 4 herbs left in the tank and just did not heal in between fights. But even still, you never know. All you need to do is land a stop spell on a sleep heavy DL2, and that fight is basically free.
And it looks like Ryguy is setting up a Death Warp here to do a grind, I'm guessing, for the Silver Shield.
And yep, Will is headed straight for Hawk's Nest, so time to hurt more some Metal Scorpion.
Meanwhile, Highspirits has found the Hawksness Garanham duo, so he will soon pick up his armor and sword.
Yeah, and he's got enough cash on hand to pick up the Silver Shield too. $248 for the slime. Wow.
Yeah, don't look now, but Toaster only about 750 experience now, almost 500 experience behind HS. And just getting up to level 16 as well.
Ooh, Metal Scorpions have sleep. Not that it's a huge deal, it's just something we haven't seen yet. And Highspirits finding his armor. Ryguy picking up a Silver Shield.
Fighter's ring over on Toaster's part.
And we have a Silver Shield pickup for Highspirits. I think Will Wagner is starting to close in on level 17 here. Let's see what it's going to bring.
It'll be interesting to see how far away, say, level 18 and 19 are. Because if it's pretty much free, might as well get it. 14 power.
14 power is fantastic. All right, so let's see how far away is level 18. Ugh. 2909. Ugh.
And Tilo noting in chat that the winner will more than likely have a finishing time of over 3 hours. I don't know. Do I start to bust out the statistics of the longest winning time seeds in tournament or league play?
I mean, it feels weird to have a 3+ hour seed without Jacobus being involved.
That is true, as Jacobus was involved in 2 of the 3 longest time frames. We're about 20 minutes away from this eclipsing the bronze, as from the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Chaos Tournament in 2018, there was a match that went just a little under 3 hours and 8 minutes. So that looks to be our first potential milestone here, for lack of a better phrase. One of our trackers, Ryu, asking the times that I have here, that's for a first place finish. The longest, the third longest was 3 hours, 7 minutes, and 47 seconds. That was Janice Zeal against Chitin619 from February of 2018, the first round of the Swiss seeds of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Chaos Tournament last year. That's only the third longest one that we have.
All right, and Highspirits makes it through the Lincoln Tunnel and pops out into the other continent. There is a token for Highspirits.
And Stonemen proving rather not so fruitful. 15 experience and 86 gold.
So it certainly looks like Highspirits is going to be the second runner into Sherlock at this point, because Highspirits does in fact have everything he needs.
Yeah, Toaster is not too far away from getting that token either. Just AK Junior is giving him the business.
Wow, with 1 HP left, hangs on, does Will to take out the Druin Lord there.
So it looks like Will is just kind of opting to sort of just fight his way down Sherlock. Certainly seems to be easier than running.
And Resation, one of our trackers, noting that Highspirits, the first to fill up his proverbial bingo board here of all the various items in the game.
All right, so Will Wagner on the bottom floor again. Highspirits on the top floor.
Yeah, Will right on the borderline of a heal more, so if you can avoid spending any MP, that would be good.
Toaster has found his way into the mountain cave.
I was going to give Ryguy a chance to make up some ground here.
All right, so we're going to shortly see who's at the spike tile here. Probably the number one enemy you don't want to see here would be the Magiwyvern. Well, not Magiwyvern, Droll Magi. This Magiwyvern isn't too nice either.
Yeah, so 1,500 to go on the next level for Will. It's your old friend, the Metal Scorpion. Heck yeah.
That's nice. Especially when they run away.
Looks it, so old B.
All right, so let's see what we get here. Who's going to be the real boss? Is it going to be Dragon Lord 1 or Dragon Lord 2?
Oh, God, that was a hit for 72.
Wow.
Ow.
He swings. Oh, no, swings at 71.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Well, Will Wagner falling to Dragon Lord 1, hitting for 72, 41, and 73. Wagner gambling on 71, getting hit for 73, and that sends him back.
It's
And that
also
opens the door here for Highspirits.
it's terrifying though, because you may need to burn 2 or 3 heal mores to get through that fight, and then depending on what DL2 has, it's not a guarantee anymore. So he's going to go back to the grind again.
Yeah, this is certainly you absolutely have to grind here because 112 HP, you could get stuck in a loop where it's just, Dragon Lord hits you, then you have to heal. Dragon Lord hits you, then you have to heal. I mean, you could absolutely get stuck in that loop, so you've got to do some grinding.
Wow, that seed is a work of art.
Oh, and now these metal scorpions are starting to run big time.
No, clearly this is not going to be a death necklace seed.
Oh boy, at what point do you start wondering, all right, I got to find another grind spot here because these metal scorpions just aren't sticking around. Highspirits running into the wonderful metal slime block.
So I was doing some calculations here with the 95 defense that Will Wagner has. Based on that 73 hit from the Dragon Lord has at least 193 attack power. It could be more than that, but that's at bare minimum based on what they attacked for. So Beta Strep noting in chat, yeah, realistically it's probably at least 200, but at the absolute bare minimum, if that was a max roll on Will Wagner, you're looking at 193 attack.
Amazing Toaster picking up his Staff of Rain. And he is just 100 experience behind Highspirits at this point. All right, and here we go. Highspirits about ready to take on the Dragon Lord. Gonna get beat up a little bit, I would think.
Oh, a back attack, and there's a hit for 55.
Oh,
He's gonna put him to sleep.
But sleep sticks.
that's a good heads-up play, but oh boy, you're hoping he doesn't wake up.
Oh, he gets him down.
He 3-shots him.
All right, so let's see what happens here. Does Dragon Lord 2 have any hijinks up his sleeve?
He has real high stop spell resistance, it seems.
Well, so far 16. Now going to attack again here for 14, so that is 30 we're up to. Now again, the Dragon Lord can have anywhere from 100 to 230 hit points.
Alright, we have the next level for Will.
Just a fine level, nothing great. Let's see what we have here. Oh, 2,800 in the next level. Oh, yay.
Well, that is a nice bump in HP. Still, not the giant bounce that you were hoping for, but the power, definitely the power increase, certainly nice to.
So something to pay attention here as we're getting closer to kind of finishing in here. Toaster on a strength agility build is going to be quite a few HP shy of the other guys and doesn't have a silver shield.
And
Oh, no.
I think you just mismenued.
I think he did just miss menu.
Resets. Where's he at?
And Highspirits has taken out the Dragon Lord at, I believe, 131 hit points.
Wow, so we had a squishy Dragon Lord.
Wow, credit to Highspirits for playing to his outs, though. Got that big punch from DL1 and just threw a sleep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get out your GG. Highspirits has finished first in the seed with an official SRL time of 3 hours and 25 seconds.
Just crossing the 3-hour threshold, my goodness. And saving us the embarrassment of, well, getting into the top 3. Well, it looks like it'll be just outside the top 3 here. I only went to the top 3, but I guess I'll have to go top 5 now, as this will be one of the few that exceeded the 3-hour mark in a tournament or league race.
And our wonderful restreamer, CD Improv, asking Highspirits in for an interview, and Highspirits in all caps responds that he needs a bathroom break first.
Yes, an understandable pit stop given all things considered. So, Highspirits, the first to advance. So, now second place here, very important, as the remaining person will advance to the finals here. Whoever comes in second place among our 3 remaining runners, WillWagnerMusic, AmazingToaster, and ryguy3745.